Let's explain why each of the following statements are false. Statement A. The activation energy of a reaction depends on the overall energy change for the reaction. Activation energy is path dependent, whereas the overall energy change is path independent. So let's illustrate that using an energy profile for a reaction. So say you have some reaction where A turns into B. And let's say this is an exothermic reaction. It doesn't matter. The activation energy for this reaction is from the energy of the reactant to the top of the energy barrier. That's the activation energy. Now, if we had a catalyst to this, then the path from the reactants to the products would be different. So that activation energy in the catalyzed reaction is different. That's with a catalyst. So notice the activation energy doesn't depend on the overall energy change because the overall energy change is the same regardless of how A turns into B. The change in the energy of the reactants and products doesn't depend on how it got from A to B. In other words, the overall change in energy of this reaction only depends on the initial and final energy states. All right, let's move on to statement B. The rate law for a reaction can be deduced from examination of the overall balance equation for the reaction. This is not true because rate laws are determined from experimental data. And statement C, most reactions occur by one-step mechanisms. This is false because most reactions occur in a series of steps. They're composed of more than one elementary reaction, where the rate of the reaction is determined by the slowest step.